Hello, everyone. This is Abdullah Basudan, and this is my partner, Chance. We're here to talk about our health campaign project, which is about mental health and drug abuse, one of the greatest problems among youth today. Uh, People's choice are influenced by the various pressure objected to them. And for example, depression could be a result of an emotional turbulence due to a family or financial issues. And research shows that research have done on population that show that between the age of 16 and 60, there is a strong need of combined depression and treatments with a confidential drug rehabilitation programs. And in this PCA campaign, we will emphasize the fact that the drug addiction and depression are real interrelated issues that need urgent intervention and help out the youth. Moreover, the relationship between depression and symptoms among the youth and substance abuse mainly demonstrated how depression influences the use of drug among the youth.
So in our campaign, we're going to be targeting mostly teens and young people as a means to try to make a systemic change of the perspective of drug abuse as a manifestation of mental health issues. So we felt, and it kind of ties into some of the theory we'll talk about in the future, but the the need almost for young people to have a systemic cause to get behind. I think this is a great way to channel that into real like palpable change that is effective in the community. So some of the theory that we talked about was the normative social behavior theory that we got, of course, from our lovely textbook. This theory basically lays out that people are influenced by social norms. Um, Mostly on it depends on how much they value their own social approval within their friend groups and social attachments, I guess you could say. So what this basically is laying out for us is that if we make this this change in perspective a social force, it will garner more of a following because those who are influenced by their social norms will kind of jump on board. And I feel like this is especially applicable to young people who are real eager to jump on a train for an analogy to affect change in their community.
The campaign goal and objectives, well, mainly the main goal is to improve the awareness on tackling drugs abuse and depression, mental health. And by doing that, it's by improving the academic performance and the general discipline of targeted audience, which is the teenager and the youth. And hopefully the campaign will impact and be evaluated and to reduce cases of drugs abuse among the target audience and recognize depression as a real problem. So we urge people to seek help and also increase the awareness of intervention on depression and drug addiction among students to have a better education outcome due to the reduce of drug depression and related substance.
So what we basically came up with was the stigma free campaign, which is going to be a social media PSA series essentially that takes place on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the general social media outlets. We picked this because it's an accessible forum for this, meaning it's meeting the young people, our target audience, where they already are, as opposed to making them say follow a link to a website. But these uh, these young people are already on these social media outlets, so we might as well try to reach them there. Um, the capability of this campaign to be shared has potential to make a viral change. Hopefully, it's shareable and it's easily distributed and it's discreet. So, like, if you had a friend that you know is having a problem, let's just say these these posts could be easily DM'd to them, for instance, or sent to a group, just so that people have these resources available to them in a discreet manner that they can send to their loved ones and friends. And it's very it's easy to keep account of how well our campaign is doing because of the features that are inherent in social media posting, such as tracking of general traffic, likes, shares, hashtags, things like that. So what we did for this project is create a mock page called Stigma Free Help. It should be still up if you guys want to go give it a like or a follow. Um, what what we have here is some content, some inspirational quote content, and then some resources below with confidential helplines with medical professionals, so that anyone who sees this automatically has a resource that they can go to separate from the campaign to get help from medical professionals. And if you see here, we also have hashtags that kind of allow us to track the traction better. Here's another mock PSA with the same hotline and resources in it. The goal of this is to create a community that people can come to in order to receive support or feel like they have a community of support or to just get the resources that are provided. Um, and like we said before, they're very easy to distribute. People love to send DMs to their friends of Instagram pages. It's very easy and it's very discreet, and it's hopefully it could go viral. That's the potential. Which leads us into this final slide that describes how easily shared these PSAs are. Um, this campaign, hopefully, is going to steer the narrative away from stigmatizing these issues and really have an impact on the perspective of drug addiction as a mental health manifestation. And another note on it is that it's easy to share these things onto Twitter from Instagram or onto Facebook from Instagram, etc. So it's not just bound to one social media outlet. Um, at the end here, we have compiled our list of sources that we used for research, and that concludes our presentation.
Thank you for having the time to listen to us.